Entzinger is a professor of migration and integration studies. He joins us now live from Rotterdam in the Netherlands. So, Professor Entzinger, thank you for joining us here on TRT World. Now, we've just heard from Human Rights Watch, who were complaining of a lack of transparency, as in to who will be selected to be sent back. Just how will the authorities decide who to send back to Turkey from Greece?
Nobody knows. I think Human Rights Watch is right here. It is a highly intransparent deal, actually, and it is not clear how it's going to be done. From what I understand is that the first people who were sent back, apparently relatively calmly today, were people who, in fact, have not submitted a claim for asylum, and therefore they can be seen as illegal immigrants. And the reason why they have not submitted a claim for asylum is that they can expect that the claim will not be accepted. So they will not be accepted as refugees, and they would have preferred to stay on as illegal economic migrants.
Absolutely. And Professor Entzinger, the numbers who were sent back, or the people rather, who were sent back today, were mainly from Pakistan. Obviously, they can't then be sent on to Syria. Will they be sent home to their country of origin? Is that how you see the process going from here?
Yes, the deal actually is that Turkey will keep the Syrians who are sent back, but I understand that today no Syrians have been sent back yet, and everybody else will be returned home to the country of origin. And that, I think, is not in line with the international conventions, because in the first place, countries like Pakistan and Bangladesh and also Iraq and Iran are certainly not safe countries of origin, and quite a few refugees, in fact, are accepted from those countries. Not all migrants who arrive from those countries get refugee status, but a fair share of them. So that means that each case will have to be treated individually, and if Greece doesn't do that, it will have to be done by Turkey before Turkey sends them back. But it is not clear to me whether that's actually going to happen, and the deal says that they're going to be extradited straight away, and that is definitely not in line with the UNHCR convention, and the United Nations has already complained, actually.
Absolutely. And Professor Entzinger, despite all those reservations, those very sufficiently put reservations, how do you make of it, the fact that this is actually happening now? People have been sent back to Turkey, people are being sent on to Germany. Although the numbers are small, the processes are underway.
Well, that's right, and it is a good sign in a way, because the flow that, as Europe, at the EU, has experienced it over the past half year, it could not continue, because it was very clear that it was leading to mounting protests in Europe, and whether right or not, that is, well, something that is hard to say for me, but the fact is that there is a growing opposition in Europe to accepting large numbers of refugees, and for that reason this couldn't go on. So it seems to have stopped, at least to become smaller now, the flow, and that as such could be qualified as a success, but at the expense of the refugees in question and at the expense of the maintenance of human and fundamental rights. And well, I doubt if that's worth the price.
Absolutely. Well, Professor Entzinger, very good to speak to you. Thank you for joining us on TRT World.